What's up, you guys? Something's in my eye. Something's in my eye. Hello, guys. We're live. And something dropped in my eye. I can just feel it. Don't y'all hate that? Oh my God. Hello, everyone. Log on in. Come on in. As I fight my eye. Well, anyway. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Happy Thursday. I'm like, what day is it? Happy Thursday. So first of all, a lot of you guys are talking to me about going live and you're like, oh my God, what about the bloopers? There's always bloopers. Like, who are we supposed to be? Like, are you a newscaster? Because if not, it's going to be bloopers, boo. And who cares? Because you're human, you're regular. That's the best part about going live, you guys, is that it's real. Okay? It's real. Don't scratch your cornea. Nope, I'm not even on the eyeball. I can just feel it's just a mascara. It's just a mascara. It'll be fine. Everything is always perfect. Do you have that belief, guys? Everything is always perfect. Even the things that aren't perfect are perfect because there's always something, and then here we are. Instagram has some new little buttons, you guys. Create. You can, okay. Instagram, I'm loving the little update. Okay. Do y'all Instagram have these updates? Okay. They move some stuff around. So we're going to go live and we're going to talk about what I've been just reading and just loving and just trying to apply. Let me clean my screen. Hello, this is Good Tea for Life, giving you guys a second to log on. And also, we're just going to have some fun. And we are going to, hey, y'all, talk about the good stuff that makes us fabulous. Instagram has auto comments now. I know, I love it. You can just add faces. And I've been doing it to other people's stuff. And this glow, though. Is it a glow, girl? She glowing? Yeah, she glowing. I just got the phone with the IRS. I feel real good. This is what you call the ears glow. I start calling IRS ears. Hey, y'all. First of all, I'm just tripping. So California State Board, the tax people, you could call them and you could just be like, bloop, and you just get on the phone with them and they just, it's so easy. IRS ears, they take all day to pick up the phone. Y'all outdated. It's just a mess. But I will tell you that I have learned so much and I'm excited about what I've learned because the average person can't bounce back from what I bounced back from just ignorance, my mistakes, my lack of wisdom, hence the conversation. Which this is not why we're having the conversation. It's because I was reading Proverbs chapter 10. The rule is good tea for life. If you don't know what to read for the day for motivation, open up the chapter of the date of the week. Product placement. I see your shake. I know. Let me tell you how shady I am. I'm drinking ISO tea and my Isagenix. I love Isagenix shakes. So if y'all want to order some shakes, I got you. DM me. We can talk about that. Also, I love this tea. I've been drinking the CBD tea as well as the regular tea, and I'm loving it, you guys. Your girl is just everything. Okay, can y'all see? Yes. So I'm all things cellular cleansing, Isagenix, and both companies. I love them both. So I don't get to choose. I don't have to choose. I was like, oh my God, which one? I like them both. I use both products. That's for another video. Anyway, hey y'all. Do a tax video, boo. I know nothing about taxes. Oh my gosh. So one thing that I can say about talking to the people. So here's the thing. Whatever you don't know, don't not do because you don't know. And I ignored a lot of things because I was actually just, I don't know. I think it's just culture. The people that I was hanging around, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the day, I am responsible for my actions and I don't try to sugarcoat it. And I made stupid mistakes and they were years ago. So I have to pay for that as well as on top of whatever you pay for making a lot of money. So if you want to make a lot of money, you're going to pay a lot of taxes. And your job is to legally not pay all those taxes. I'm sorry. You just look at people like Jeff Bezos and even the president. They've had that. You've all heard them say, I am going to make sure that I don't have to pay. I'm going to pay as little as possible. And you know what? Hey, I learned the hard way. So anyway, this is not about taxes, but I shall share. I don't mind sharing with you guys because one thing that, if you look at life in general, you guys, a lot of times people are struggling and they're frustrated and they're depressed. And at the end of the day, these are things that we can avoid. A lot of things that we deal with in life, we can avoid. And it comes from knowledge and applying the knowledge, which is wisdom, which is why we have Good Tea for Life. So Good Tea for Life is the moment where we sit down, whatever time of day it is. I quit trying to make a time because it just don't work. It normally be in the 10 o'clock hour central, but if not, we do it when we can do it because, listen, we got things happening. But here's the thing. Good afternoon, Kareem, Karamish, Nawazi. I'm great. A couple things came to me this morning. Things only have power that you give it. Things only have power that you give it. Things only have power that you give it, no matter what it is. And so one thing that the IRS people always tell me, and y'all want to know why I call them all the time, is because I like to, first of all, I like to ask questions and hear from their mouth. I like to get advice on, different things that I'm doing. Yes, you can pay a tax professional. And yes, there's a lot of different things. So please, all these people sending me all that stuff, y'all chill out with that. I'm not asking you for that. My point is, when you have communication with people, you'll be surprised how the thing that you make a big deal is not really a big deal. It's just a part of, it's just what is. Take the emotions out of it. And it's like actually enjoyable. I learned so much. Even things that I want to share with my tribe before I share it, because if you don't know, I teach online classes. Before I share things, I want to make sure that it is actually correct by IRS standard. So like this morning, the guy he was like, yo, this is how you need to tell them to do it. This is what we see. And this is what people could do. And it won't be a big deal. And I was like, yes. Now take his information as well as other people who are doing business, millions of dollars in business. And they're sharing their tips from their professionals, and you line it up and you can make better moves. So I just like information. So I like having conversations. Communication with them makes all the difference. Exactly. So if you do owe the IRS, please don't avoid them. Just call them and talk to them. So I'm making a big lump sum payment in November. So I just wanted to get the education, the knowledge, and make sure that I had the right plan and that they know my plan and that ain't nobody about to come snatch my bank accounts again. And granted, California snatches faster than the regular, like the regular IRS, which is a whole other subject. But anyway, moral of the story is get the knowledge. And so here we are having the conversation of information, right, Lori? Lori is on point. And that's worst case scenario, 35%. And for me, and speaking to all my beauty professionals out here, take your taxes out weekly and pay them. You can go online and pay them weekly. So you ain't even got to worry about half the stuff most people be worried about. That because, and I'm just speaking to people who get money. If you get paid every week, if you get paid every week, every 2 weeks, working for yourself every day, take that money out, build that discipline. That's why we're having this conversation of wisdom, because at the end of the day, wisdom is applied in every area. You know what I'm saying? Saying you love God, but doing some stuff like this doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't add up. It's not this big, deep thing. It's just common sense. Okay. Common sense. Can somebody type in the comments? Wisdom is common sense. God, give me common sense. Can we pray for that on today? Can we pray for that on today? I don't know. I'm asking you, do y'all feel like that's a good prayer we should be having? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the subject is. It's about your weight. You need to, like, people, like, if it's about your money, if it's about your relationships, if it's about your what you're trying to make better, everything you want to make better and rich is not just money. Rich is if you want to be rich in joy, if you want to be rich in peace, if you want to be no drama, okay, drama free, rich, blessed, favored. The IRS, when I call them, I feel like I have favor because I communicate, and the people that work there, it's their job. I'm treating them, we having conversation. The people that work at the IRS get this. I talk to them and they wish they had the courage to start their own business. They feel like, the man. And I'm like, no. It just means you need to make more money, which is completely fun. Make it a game. Have fun with it. Get the education. Know what to do when you get the money. And then you can make as much and not worry about all these things. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be good or bad. It's just what is. Right. And so it's like, oh my gosh, this is actually exciting. So by the time I get done talking to the people at the IRS, they be like, oh my God, you inspire me. Who are you? Follow me online, boo. Let me get you with it. Don't worry about that balance. Let me get you with it and don't make these mistakes. Hello. I think you're going to do 10 times better than me. They be like, oh my God, yes. So why? Because it's wisdom. Wisdom. So it's not just about one particular area of your life. If you live a life of, I don't have this and I don't have that, you're going to keep repeating that cycle. And so wisdom gives us what we should do. So get y'all a good book, okay? And listen, be reading these books and checking out what it's telling you. So the other day we did a live stream about she's calling you. And because in the book of in the book of Proverbs, Solomon, who's one of the youngest, richest, wisest men in the Bible, if not the guy, he was just asking for wisdom. And what I love about wisdom is that if you read the scripture, it says that wisdom was there before the earth was even formed. Wisdom walked with God. Like wisdom was in the presence of God. You over here coaching RS, I promise you, I've been on several calls where they literally be like, wait, what's your social media? If y'all watching, hey. So, because you don't, the thing that throws them off is because I'm not calling them with an attitude. I'm not being rude to them. Why? Because my character matters. See, character has everything to do with how your outcome happens. They'll say, oh, we need this by this date. I call them with the same character I had on the other time, and they all of a sudden the date is pushed out. Oh, okay, great. Character, how do you get favor? How do you get blessings? How do you keep getting all of these things that you want out of life? Is your character, you guys, your mindset, your ability to be happy in a time where other people are going to be mad. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Yesterday, a situation happened, pissed me off. I had to just be quiet and walk away. And I said, let me just be quiet. It's not that and oh, by the way, what came to me this morning is you have to practice forgiveness daily. The world got to see a situation in the news and everybody was arguing about forgiveness. Everybody was arguing about forgiveness. And I thought it was funny because at the end of the day, it's an opportunity for us to have a forgiveness conversation. That brought it to the forefront. You have to practice forgiveness every single day, every single hour sometimes, because forgiveness is not easy. It is not sexy. It does not make sense. It's something that is a practice. And so I can't go off that one time I forgive you. I have to consistently forgive on a regular basis until I feel nothing in my blood and my bones. You know how sometimes you can get so mad at somebody that your blood be feeling like it's boiling. You've ever seen people say that? Like, you feel hate, you feel anger, you feel crazy, right? And so when you're practicing a lifestyle of forgiveness, that's a different story. And you don't make sense. You're going to look like you a punk and you ain't standing up for yourself and you're this and you're that. Well, you're going to look like that to people who don't practice forgiveness in every area of their life. Forgiveness is not, I get to forgive you, but I get to hate you. That's not forgiveness. But see, y'all ain't trying to hear that. And you're going to start, but I'm tired of this and that. You can be over a situation and not deal with certain types of things and come against certain things that are unjust, but your level of forgiveness in those actions has to be solid. How could Martin Luther King fight injustice with an angry heart? How? How can I sit down? How can I do a sit-in? How can I do all these different peaceful acts angry? You can't, because your anger will override you and you will make a foolish move and it will cost you your life. Because, oh, by the way, there is a scripture that talks about wisdom costing you your life. If you do not love wisdom, you love death. If you do not love wisdom, you do love death. And oh, by the way, there are some acts of peace that still end in death. And guess what? Wisdom still remains. We don't get to pick and choose, and we don't get to make it fit our life and convenience. Ouch! This morning. Ouch. I'm going to just say ouch, because that don't feel good to me. But that is what is. That is what we practice. And I just pray that in my death, because I will die one day, it's going to be leaving me and leaving you, leaving anyone that has known me, has felt me with the knowingness that even in injustice, I must be wise. And even in moments where being wise still ended in death, because some of you are going to be like, well, so-and-so was wise and so-and-so was forgiving and so-and-so still died. It doesn't get to be convenient. This is not it don't work like that. There are times where stuff just sucks. So because something sucks, do I live a life, or do I begin to complain and to moan and to hate and to keep breeding and harboring these other things that are just going to make me make more poor choices and keep seeing the cycle of things? Is that what we do? I don't know. I'm going to pause and ask you to give me some feedback in the comments. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss what that actually looks like. I don't have all the answers. And I'm human. Because on yesterday, I wanted to act a plum fool. So I had to just be quiet until I can get some resolve in my heart. Because the people that was involved, they in my life, period. So, okay, let me change my character. And I trust and know that through my character change and through my forgiveness practice and through my, no, you don't get to walk over me, but we get to be wise in all scenarios. God's going to give me the words. God's going to give me the countenance. God's going to give me the posture in this scenario. Because there's some scenarios you don't just get to jump out of, but how you walk through those scenarios is actually teaching others. And that's what changes them, because they see that, wow. See, people will be convicted all on their own if you just remain in alignment. So what's my job? What's my job? My job is to align. And so I've got to release the guilt, the shame, the hurt, the anger. Please know, an angry heart is going to say, but so-and-so always trying to do this to me. But so-and-so always, I'm always. Have you ever met a person where they're like, people always trying me? Somebody always trying to take advantage of me. Somebody always trying to push me over. Somebody always. Watch the song that you're singing about your life. Change your song, change your life. Change your song, change your life. You ever cut on a song and your mood change? That's how your life will change as well. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. The world needs more of that conversation. And it's not that you get to walk some perfect whatever. It's just, how do we walk? And what are we practicing every single day? So when these big, crazy things happen, the way you walk through it not only changes your life, but it changes the other people's lives around you. And that's how we are proving God. Not by spitting, crying, falling on the floor, rolling in circles, doing all that foolishness, and then going home still being mad at your sister. Still hating somebody because of the color of their skin. Still talking crap about your own self, about how ugly you are and how fat you are and how you wish you had this and you wish you had that and how so-and-so don't love you. What? That ain't what life is about. So how do we get rich, bless, favor? How do we live drama-free? Sucker-free. How? How do we do that? Because we got to use common sense. If you always say you don't got no gas money, whose fault is that? You, at some point you had some money, but then you don't have no gas money no more. Whose fault is that? And that's going to hurt. But that's love though. How do you get out of the situation? You got to ask yourself, how is it that I got paid yesterday and every time I get paid, I'm broke by money? How is that? There is some common sense that I am not applying. See, but we don't like to have those conversations because they don't feel good. But oh, by the way, the things that we want to change, the information that we need to apply doesn't always feel good. And so don't be mad at me because I don't want to give you what you're asking for. Or nor do I feel sorry for you. I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to just give you a little bit of knowledge and hope and pray that you apply that. I'm praying for application. I'm seeing you whole. I'm seeing you rich. I'm seeing you blessed with the knowledge that I gave you. Because whose responsibility is it? If it is to be, it is up to me. It's my responsibility to work this out. It's not so-and-so responsibility. Because if a thief decides that that's what the life that they want to live, it's not their responsibility. It's not. The only thing I can do is quit hanging with thieves. I don't need to be trying to run around and be all amongst them. So I'm going to just keep giving you that word. I'm going to be wise and watch my stuff and my belongings. And also not put myself in situations where it's constantly thieves around me. So I don't got to have thief problems. And I just keep making my life be a light. So maybe the thief that want to change their life decides that, oh yeah, I need to quit running with these people so I ain't got to be worried about that. See, you have to literally just pay attention to the common sense. It's just like right here, you guys. It says, wisdom says, listen, wisdom is the OG triple. Wisdom says, I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked out the horizon on the face of the deep, when he established the clouds. Listen, wisdom was there before waters was separated and told what to do. Wisdom says, I was filled with delight day after day. I was constantly at his side. Whew! All I'm trying to do is rock with wisdom from that perspective. Because wisdom says that if you listen to my instruction and be wise and don't disregard it, I'm going to tell you the reason why I had all these tax issues is because I just chose to disregard common sense. I'd be a whole lot richer today if I wasn't constantly living a lifestyle of disregard. What in your life are you constantly disregarding, but you walking around talking about, I'm tired of being this. I'm tired of being this. There is something that is constantly coming to you that you should do, and you constantly disregard it. That's why you constantly see the situation. Drinks by Explosive. What's up, mama? That good tea. She got some real life. She makes this like drinks, and it's really, really good. And it's really, y'all got to go follow her page on Instagram. I'm telling you, that tea like crack. It's like, what in the world? Not that I tried crack, but I'm just saying. When I tasted the tea, I was confused because it's like diabetic friendly and everything. And it tastes like something that you're going to have on Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the good holidays. It's real good. Okay, listen. Oh, my baby, you on here. I'm coming over your house after this. Playing the victim always, right? Like somebody always like, oh my God, what was me? That kind of stuff. There is something that you're ignoring. It tells you right here. So listen. I don't know about y'all, but I want to get richer and 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 richer. Unlimitedness. I want my nephews and nieces, because I don't got no kids, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to leave my family a whole bunch of everything to where, if you know how Paris Hilton didn't have to do nothing. She was born rich. Why my kids ain't got no kids, but why my friends' kids can't be born rich because of me? Okay. All I'm saying is that's what I want to be like, that grand, to where they be like, oh yeah, she belongs to that family. I like just being able to say that I set my folks up well. You know what I'm saying? I want to play so big in the world that people just go, oh, yeah, you know, that's so-and-so. Like, see, when you live a life where it's only about your gas tank and your belly, you're going to keep having problems with your gas tank and your belly. But if you start dreaming big, you know what I love about Tyler Perry? Tyler Perry inspires me because he's my Walt Disney. See, I'm black, okay? Tyler Perry's black, okay? Tyler Perry doing things most black folks ain't doing. So I get to be excited about somebody in my community. And it's not bad. Why do people get offended? When you ride around your city, don't you see a little area like Little Mexico? You see a little area that they call Chinatown. Well, what's wrong with them sticking with them and them sticking with them? Why are we over here shooting each other? Fools, wake up. Look at Tyler Perry. Can we be inspired and stop the foolishness? I'm trying to be like Tyler Perry. Simon. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm inspired. I'm fired up. I'm excited because at the end of the day, if he can, I can. Why not me? Who's waking up talking about why me instead of why not me? I need why not me on my sweatshirt. My mama told my friend, we was in a car one day, and my friend thought he was cute. And I was like, he really was feeling himself. He was all in the mirror, he was just like, and I just happened to look over and I was like, oh, wow, it's really going down over here in the corner. What are you doing? And it was really funny. He was really feeling himself, as he should. And my mother in the back seat, she was like, my mama don't like sitting in the front seat for whatever reason. Anyway, she was in the back. She was like, why shouldn't he? I said, yes, mama, that's the vibe. That's the vibe, Mom. My mom was like, quit being a hater. He should be loving himself right now. I said, Mama, you right. My mama be on point. I said, Mama, you are absolutely correct. We were like, we need to get the t-shirt. Why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't I think I can do more? Jesus said greater things than this will you do. If you see Tyler Perry and you go, oh, wow, and you just want to admire, is your mind thinking of what's my version of what he's achieving? See, when you wake up and you just wonder why you still fat, that's why you still fat. Because that's all you worry about, being fat. You don't like that. I saw a video the other day. The lady was like, we got to understand that the food and the way our life is set up, that we put in this environment. She was making the environment the reason why. While that is true, is that the story you're going to just chew on? Because if it is, then that's why what is. But what if we decided to stop just letting our circumstance be the thing? And what if we decided to think bigger? And oh, it will trigger you and piss you off what I'm saying. And that's okay, because that will resonate with you. And my goal is to convict you into action. How many times do somebody got to tell you, you don't need a website? You steady talking about a website. Who needs a website? Find 10 people that made all this money without a website. I can find 10. I can include myself. You so busy worried about what is this and what is that. These things don't matter. When you're caught up in these small little things, that's why you keep getting these little things. And oh, by the way, even something that I've done that looks big to you is little things compared to the people that I hang with. So the message applies to me because the little things just change. They're big to someone, but they're little to someone else. And so it's not something that happens. It's not a one-time thing. This lifestyle, this common sense, this conversation never ends. Some of you have not posted the things that I told you to post and do. I see some of y'all on here that have paid me money and still doing the same thing. Why? Because you're in your head. Tony Robbins says, get in your head, you're dead. Get in your head, you're dead. What does that mean? Keep worrying about all this little stuff that doesn't matter. If I have told you that that does not matter and you keep telling me it matters, I'm going to stop talking. Because I've already told you what to do. And you already know what to do even before you ask me. So now, if it is to be, it is up to me. Is it that deep? It's not. Like, is the thing that you're making deep that deep? It's not. Can you make it a game? You can. It's all about reframing. Is everything available to you? Yes. Will you get everything? No. Why? Why don't I have everything that I desire? It's just a mindset away. This morning I was on hold. I was on hold. Hey, Christina Clayton, what's up? I was on hold and I started writing this little jingle. And I was like, yes. I was like loving this jingle. And I just started singing like you're only one call away. Your blessing is staring in your face. You're one audition away. You're one book away. You're one conversation away. It's happening. I believe, I receive. It's on its way. If you just stay in that energy and then get out while you're in the energy, you got to do something. You got to actually make the calls that are inconvenient, that are not comfortable. You've got to ignore the people who say you don't make sense, because even the very people that love you are going to say, well, you need to just do this, as if they've done it before. Get out of my face with this guy. You have to literally, this walk ain't got nothing to do with nobody but you and yourself. Like you, God, y'all all right up in here, and it's a whole vibe going on. And I'm willing to look crazy to a lot of yous because I'm one call away. I'm one conversation away. I'm one investment away. I'm one release away, because there are some people you need to release. There are some things that you need to just put, that got to be on quiet. It got to be on silent right now. Stop fussing with me. I'm fussing myself. It ain't gonna feel good. What you want me to whisper? Thing that I told you to do, you need to do it. What's the difference? You still got to do it. I fuss at myself. It's all in love. Like if I didn't love myself, I wouldn't be having these conversations with myself. I could just go lay up, have some good sex, have a basic job, go to a basic bar on a weekend, look like I got it all together. I can just do that. That's an option. And it'll be nice. It'll be a nice life. Who knows when I'll die or what I'll die by, but it'll be cute. Look at people have kids, have a couple kids, just play with, just, I could do that. And that's not bad. But if there's something telling you that there is more to life, I would bet common sense is calling you, saying, don't do this, go do that. Maybe you should try that. See, the thing about, especially church people, we want to hear the exact steps one by one. I've seen people be beat up in church. I mean, beat up, dogged out, done wrong in church. And I'm not against church. So church people, stop. Don't, of course, there's a million amazing churches and pastors. But I've seen people, churches I grew up in, just foolishness happening. And they literally watching the foolishness. Well, when God tell me exactly where to go, then I'll leave. Wait, what? You said God told you to leave the church, but you're going to sit there, keep paying tithes, keep going, keep getting abused, and you say you're staying because God hasn't told you where to go yet, but God told you to leave. That doesn't make any sense. You guys understand that? Y'all want me to whisper so I don't feel like I'm fussing at you? It don't make no sense. You say God told you to start a business, but you ain't really going to do nothing until you know that you're going to make X amount of money. So you're going to not do nothing every day, but you just waiting and you planning and you waiting. You picking out boxes and websites and you picking out this and picking out that and doing all that. But so you're not going to do nothing because you waiting on God to show. It don't work like that. Hello? Can you hear me? Hi. Hey, y'all. It don't work like that. I'm just saying, it don't work like that. God gave me the voice. I have to go and sing some things and see what happens. Oh, shameless plug. LakeishaMichelle.com. Get this CD. Get this motivation music in your life. Shameless plug. Why would we be shamed to promote something that's going to better people's lives? Why does it need to be shameful? You're only one call away. Your blessings just staring right in your face. So, why y'all like? I don't know, you guys. I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all want me to not have a microphone? Okay, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. You want to make $1 million? Let me tell y'all something. Let me show you. Let's talk about $1 million. Let's talk about your next million. Your next million is literally a product or a customer lifetime value of $497. Let's say you have a $497 product, or you have something that someone can at least buy for $97 a year. Like they can at least spend $497 with you a year. If you each quarter, what 2013 people divided by 4 quarters. Let me do some math real quick. Hold please. Hold please. See, if your brain ain't working like this, you're thinking too small. First of all, don't even sell nothing that you can't sell. Don't even get involved with something that you can't even make $1 million with. Like what? I don't want to be talking about nothing. I don't want to. What in the world? Unless it's going to be something that's going to give me the money so I can go make the $1 million thing. So let's look at $497. $497. We take out our bling. All things bling, darling. Hello. $497 times 2013. So that's a little over $1 million. Oh, by the way, the reason why I calculate this because I was calculating my million. My neck. I was like, okay, with this product, that's what's coming. So 2020. So you have to know your numbers at all times. 2013 transactions, 2013 people. So listen, sometimes you get thrown off because you're thinking wrong. So some of y'all like, oh my God, how am I going to get, I can't even get 10 customers. How will I get 2,000? Well, guess what? If you have a product or service and these people can spend $500 with you, even in a year, now let's just divide that up by 12 months. Okay, so that means this person spends $42 on average a month. Now, to help the person who was scared about 2,000 people, could you get a couple people? Hold on, let me just break this all the way down. So let's see, if a person spends $42 a month with you for 12 months, okay. Hold please. Hold please. So $497, and I don't even know why we're doing this, but I just felt like doing it because it's my show. I could do whatever I want. I could be off task and play with numbers. We talk about getting rich. What is for? Okay, so hold on, because I got to make this make sense for the smallest amount of things. So 2,013 people, okay, divided by 497. Wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong. Hold on, because I did this. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Pause. Oh, that's why I'm doing it wrong. 213. This calculator keep getting stuck. Times 497 is $1 million. So, okay, so you need, so let's say we want to divide 213 divided by 4 quarters. That's 503.25. So let's just say 504. Whoa there. My Louisiana people, y'all wouldn't know. If you're not from Louisiana, none of that just makes sense to you. So, or if you don't know about Louisiana people and rappers. And if you do, did y'all like that? Oh, that. Okay, so anyway, 504, okay? 504 per quarter, 504 transactions. So let's just say 504 times 4. Okay, wait, 504 times 497. Okay. Boom. Okay, so 504 transactions. Just divide that by 3 months because there's 3 months in a quarter. That means you need to make your so that's 168 transactions a month. If you hit 168 transactions a month, then you'll make $1 million in a year. And the minimum transaction is 497. Can you start a business and sell something worth 497 and have 168 divided by 42 a week? Yeah, you can. Hey, Jonathan, my brother. Hey, I need to get a sizzle reel. Yep, 42 a week. Look, we wrote the same number. That's $1 million. So instead of trying to make 100 grand a year, at least try to make it a month. Because I'm gonna just tell you right now, 100 grand a year is a whack. Well, you know what? Every time I say that, guys like, Michelle, shut up, because there are people who that's a lot. That's a lot, but I'm just trying to tell you, you got to think bigger. Like, and I'm with Russell Brunson. Stop trying to do it in a year and do it in a month, because that changes the whole trajectory of your life. Think bigger is the point. Tyler Perry just inspired Beyonce to think bigger. Tyler Perry, I was looking at all the things that he's done. If you're not paying attention, he's just doing some amazing things. He's making studios bigger than most people in Hollywood when they wouldn't even play with him. Now he got 400 acres or something like that. And you can make any kind of movie. It's just like all these amazing things, and bringing jobs to people and just bringing inspiration and providing the ground where people can create. And it's just changing the game. Cash calculator. Yeah, it gives you goals. Exactly. And the thing is, the fear that comes up for you, you have to work until that doesn't come up for you for more, until it becomes fun for you. It is literally fun for me to play with numbers, and it's got to be fun. And then you got to turn it into, okay, here's how I'm going to make this happen, and change your time frames and from a 10-year plan to a 2-year plan. Change your, all of that stuff. It's 2019, you guys. There are so many multi-millionaires telling you stop with the old school thinking of, here's what I'm going to be in 20, like that. That's cute, but you need to make what you made a 10-year, make that 2, and then change your 10-year to something completely different. And that, I have learned that from hanging with people who make $1 million a month. I'm not making this up. This is how they talk to me. They're like, Keisha, you're thinking too small. I'm like, oh man, okay. Jeez Louise. And it scares me. And I run and hide. And then I show back up. So I'm just trying to tell y'all what is going to happen. You're going to accomplish something, and then you're going to realize that you could have did better. You could have did bigger. I'm just saying. Seems like you're talking about my relationship. Oh no. What did I say? Well, if I'm talking about yours, I'm talking about mine too. Please believe I never get on here trying to act like, oh, I'm just whatever. It's just this real talk. Like, this is what we do. We talk real. The IRS lady was like, well, you could not pay your balance and just have it as public record. She was like, and who wants to know all that? I said, girl, I talk about my IRS balance all the time. Don't nobody care if it's public record. I said, it ain't that deep to make it public record, but if it went public record, I have no shame and guilt around that. She was like, oh, okay. So yeah, stop trying to use that as a scare tactic. So I'm just trying to give y'all this balance stuff. I'm trying to break this up into some payments. Don't try to scare me, because don't nobody care about no public records. Okay. When you are a public, then you can chill out with that. She was like, oh, somebody good to look at. Mm-hmm. Some stuff y'all stressing about ain't even that deep. Who cares if you have debt? If you have a plan to pay off your debt, you can release the care. Debt is not good or bad. Okay. I'm guilty. I'm just saying. And you know, from a player handbook, the best way to put it all out there is the best way to be, you know what I'm saying? That's just, this is from my player days, back when I was a player. I'm not a player no more. I just crush a lot. Back when I'm just saying, you put it all out there. Say you, me too, and y'all know about each other. That way, ain't nobody got a trip. This is real life. It actually works that way. I'm just saying. It makes your life really, really easy. Where are we going with this? $1 million is not hard. Listen, and when I look at it that way, I go, oh, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this faster than the plan, right? Faster. That's all I'm saying. Think bigger, okay? And the way that we get all these things and more is not seeking the million first, it's seeking the wisdom first. Because you need the knowledge to apply to make things happen sooner, faster, quicker, to make all the blessings release and unleash. It's not science. No one's more special than someone else. Literally, y'all, why y'all laughing? I'm just saying, no one's more special than me. If my friend makes $1 million, then I can make 2 million. It don't mean I'm better than her, she better than me. It just means that if she can do it, so can I. She's my friend for a reason. That means we have something in common. We got something in common. If you and your friend don't got no gas money, y'all need to separate, split up, and go find good friends and come back together. Okay? Find friends with gas money and come back together. If you don't have $40, split up, cut the phone off. Change your phone number and just be by yourself for a quick minute and go find some people that can help you. The point is, it's not nobody's fault. It's no one's. It's not even your fault. Let's not even look for fault. Let's just look for wisdom. Here's how we be rich. We use common sense. Okay? Those who have no sense. Look at wisdom. To all those who are simple, come to my house. This is what wisdom says. To all those who are simple, come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, stolen water is sweet. Food eaten in secret is delicious. But little do they know that the dead are there. Oh, that her guests are deep in the realm of the dead. Oh my God. Listen, it's cute to be killing time with folks who ain't going nowhere, walking with the dead. But oh, by the way, if something in you says that there's more, but you spending your time with all these other people that are consumed with these other things, you are walking with the dead. It says, listen, leave your simple ways and you will live. Walk in the way of insight. So the plea this morning, as I close with this extra random good tea for life, it's always random, but it's always good. It's everything we need to be talking about and doing and hearing. As we close, listen, it's very simple. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city. Why? Because they got power. That power, that wealth gives them courage to make moves. How did they get it? They stopped making dumb decisions. There are some dumb decisions that you and I are making. There are some things that we are disregarding. What did it say about disregarding? It says something about disregarding. Basically, don't disregard the common sense that is coming to you. I don't know where that scripture is. And this is Proverbs. I'm reading Proverbs 8, 9, and 10. It's just full of conviction. Like, don't keep doing the same thing, trying to get a different result. It says wisdom is better than the finest gold, any silver. So again, we were talking about making $1 million. That's $500 from 2,000 people. Can you get $500 from 2,000 people in a year? Yes, even if they on a payment plan. Yes, you can. Because if you gave somebody a payment plan and you provided them with some extra yummy value, and your goal was to get 2,000 people, which is only 500 people a month, which is 168 a month, which is 500 per quarter. Can you do that? And they're all on payment plans? Like, if you have a product times divided, let's say you put these people $497. And oh, by the way, if you wonder why my products be like that, ding. But all the stuff that I give you teaches you how to do the same. Like, seriously, don't forget the scissors. I love you. I'm giving Lori a haircut. Common sense, I'll take it anyway. We're so different, but connect in such a powerful way. That's the beautifulness of listen, you guys, this word connects us to everyone. Lori is, I'm 30. I don't know how old you are, Lori, but she ain't 30. I'm black, she white. She live in Vermont, don't have no Apple store. I'm in Dallas, between LA. They got all the Apple products ever. We're so different. She got kids, I don't. We're so different, but we connect. Why? Because of our character and our love to be good, do good, spread good news, to help others with our talents and our gifts. That's what this is about. And oh, yes, we get to make a couple mil in the process. That's what we're here for. 57, what? See? And we talk all the time. You guys, if we stopped looking at what makes us, if we stop looking at anything other than let me surround myself with people who are seeking to do good, seeking to be rich, seeking to be wealthy, seeking to be powerful, seeking to grow the people around them. Woo, how powerful would we be? Nothing else will prevail. Nothing. Now, granted, the world is the world, and there's going to be people who are just destined. Their assignment in life is to bring evil. And it's weird because it just keeps bringing good. It's just odd. But I'm just saying, if we just focused on doing good, making ourselves so valuable that nothing can deny us, wealth can't deny us, our persistence on being good and rich and wealthy, it seems like it's like your goal. You're supposed to do it. And the way that you do it is through the wise moves, is through the word. It's not, let me go try to be rich and then I'll come find God. No, it's like God is the beginning. Wisdom is the beginning of all riches of every sort, not just money, of every sort. You want a rich body, rich health, you guys, and no, it's not going to be easy. And yes, there are examples of people who suffer and they didn't even do nothing wrong. You guys, stop trying to make that the reason why you should go be basic. That is the weirdest thing ever. What, you going to lay down and die? Or are you going to keep persisting? Are you going to get the knowledge and the common sense and you're going to go for it and you're going to make things happen? Are you going to change the trajectory of your family's life? One family at a time? Are you one audition away? Are you one phone call away? Are you one thing away from the abundance, the blessings that are staring in your face, but you are choosing to resonate low? Or are you going to go high? Are you going to believe for better, for bigger, and stay in action? Because, oh, by the way, the people who were given the talents, y'all know I talk about the talent story all the time. Listen, the one who got 5 went at once. I always say, I want to get a t-shirt that says at once, because his energy is what I want to encompass. God blessed this man, and he literally went at once with more. He doubled up what was given. See, God gave you the voice. He ain't, what you gonna do? You were given the voice. You were given the skill sets with your hands. You were given the skill sets with your energy. You were given the skill sets with your whatever it is skill set that you have. Maybe you're a housekeeper. I always use that because I'm telling you, I believe I have one of the most magical housekeepers in LA. This lady is magical. But she thinks that I'm just a housekeeper. You were given the ability to clean my house. It felt like Jesus was here. When she leaves, I be like, why does it? I be mad because my house don't feel as good when I do it. That's a skill set. She was given that. It is her job to turn it into whatever her dreams and heart's desires are. No one else's. Nobody's going to come and give you everything. That doesn't make any sense. That is not how it works. It is through your decision and persistence that other people are drawn, that God is proven. So if it was just, let me just rub a bottle and boom, it happened. What? It don't work like that. Tyler Perry's story is exciting because he came from nothing. Cardi B's story is exciting because she came from nothing. Oprah's story is exciting because she was molested, because she lost the baby, because they said she was too black, because everybody counted her out. So, why do you get to skip that part of your story? I'm sorry. By the way, you don't get to skip it. You don't get to skip it. I don't get to skip it. I don't get to skip it. So the more I can stop talking about convenience, like Lisa Nichols says, conviction and convenience do not live on the same street. Oh, by the way, you do not get to skip the hard part, but you do get to go through it gracefully with wisdom. I encourage you to open up your Bibles. I am not a preacher. I do not desire to be one. I'm just saying this is the beginning of all success that you'll ever see me get. It is this. Cousin, it's Thursday. Let me come with my microphone. Hey. We party on Thursdays for whatever odd reason. I don't get to skip anything because people tell me, oh, that's good. Okay, before we go, I want everybody to write something. I want everybody, okay, let me see. I like what Lori just did. We should admit that. So for example, when I've been auditioning, people always tell me that I should be on this and be on that. Child, I don't try it out for everything. And at one point, because I tried out 17 times for this, and like it's been like so many times, I don't get to not keep going, right? And so just because American Idol, the other one, America's Got Talent, The Voice, Sunday Best, just because these shows tell me I'm good, but not right now, I don't get to skip the pursuit of being an international singer, right? I don't get to skip that. I have to keep showing up. My voice is dimensional. I can speak, sing, and teach. That's why nobody can't understand how to contain it. I don't get to stop. I got to keep going. So I want you guys to really look at your life right now. I like what Lori just did. Because people tell me I'm too old, I don't get to skip it. That means I'm going to pursue this with a vengeance. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I get to pursue this with the perseverance that can't nobody stop. I get to keep going. Even though they said, even though this happened to me, even though I was abused, even though I didn't understand the law, so I made a mistake, even though, I want you to look at your life and say, even though, or even though they said this. Y'all, that's powerful. Get off of this live stream. I want to see you guys literally blowing it up, even on the replay in the comments, because I know it's going to come to your mind. Even though they said I'm not a real author. I'm on my 10th book. Even though they said I'm not a, what they say you weren't. Even though I said I was too fat. Some of y'all need to call yourselves out. Even though I said I was too fat. Because some of y'all stay telling me how, and I'm not bashing you for it. I understand. Everybody has their thing that doesn't make any sense to someone else. Some of y'all stay telling me how you look is the reason why you can't. That is the enemy. That is the enemy. I'm here to tell you that you have power over that. And there is no condition that needs to happen for you to possess the power. It just is the law. Hey there, authors Savette Brown. It's law. It's law. I'm bigger, I'm better, period. And oh, by the way, even when I doubt myself, that's why you got to surround yourself with people that's going to literally lift you up. You can't be, and not no amen corner, but you got to surround yourself with people that cheer you on, with people that say, no, get up. There's people going to help you. They're going to pick your arm up. They're going to say, listen, get up. You said you wanted to get up. That's the kind of people I talk to. If you ain't talking like that, I ain't talking to you. We can't just be daydreamers. We got to be about it. And don't be embarrassed for your mistakes. You are not, I am not my mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes. That's why I talk to you about them. Because guess what? I know that they don't define me. They're a great chapter in my story. They're a great chapter in my story. You guys get that. Tyler Perry is exciting right now because of where he came from, homeless in his car. If he can, I can. So what are you saying to yourself today that you can't? Change it. Find proof. Find someone else's story. Find proof. Find someone else's story and recognize that wisdom is the beginning of all of the riches. Wisdom is the beginning of the body you want, of the man you want, the woman you want. Wisdom will tell you how. Wisdom will never lead you wrong. Wisdom is calling for you. And the whole thing is, will you listen? Will you read this and say, okay, I'm disregarding. It says it is, okay, it's telling me that I'm desiring gold over it. It's telling me that wisdom is better than gold. Okay, let me figure out how I'm thinking. Let me go in there and just let me just go and till the soil of my mind. Because everything I desire comes from me. Thank you, Enhance Your Pretty. Listen, everything I desire comes from within me. Sunday Best, The Voice, American Idol, they don't make me a great singer. I am a great singer because I woke up a great singer and I put in the work to be a great singer, and I'm going to keep being a great singer, and I'm booked as a great singer, whether they acknowledge it or not. Tyler Perry said, whether Hollywood acknowledges me or not, I'm going to build this studio and the best movies to come will be made on my ground. Come on. All of the actors that weren't acknowledged, that have died, Now they get their own start on his ground. See, some of y'all so busy trying to fit into somebody else's ground, you should make your own. Oh, but y'all ain't trying to hear me though. Oh, I'm crunk. Listen, I just crushed a lot. I do. Oh my God. Akia, did y'all? I'm a work in progress. I am not perfect. Oh, please believe. I'm just trying to talk to you about the mindset and the conversation that I have with myself, and that I'm just asking y'all to join me on, because my gut is telling me this is the way. So do yourself a favor. Just read Proverbs 8, 9, 10. Chew on it. He built his own table. Exactly. Chew on it and stop looking at your conditions, making that be your value. You look at your bank account, so then today your actions match your bank account. Are your actions today matching your bank account or your vision? Are your actions today matching your bank account or your vision? Are your actions matching your gas tank? Are your actions matching some haterized friend that done got in your camp? Are your actions matching what you see, or are they matching what you see? Which eyes? And this ain't no hype. This ain't no motivation. This is real talk. This is real talk, y'all. Because wisdom is calling. Don't go make a move like go and get the look of something and actually not be doing the work of something. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've done that. I've been guilty of going to, spending my last on something I don't need so I can have an appearance of something, versus the wisdom that was calling was like, put that down and be willing to look like you ain't got it, but you sitting on it because you decided to make a wise move and not go for what looks good. Be that person. Be that person. And let's be the type of people where it's like, it's coming, it's on the way. You know it's on the way, so therefore you can chill. Because I know it's on the way, I can be happy. Because I know it's on the way, I can be happy. Barbershop Conversations, what's up, King? Listen, I just want to stop by and inspire you guys. Don't let what you see with your eyeballs make you take actions that don't align to what the bigger picture vision is. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Walk like God's eye is on you. Walk like God's eye is on you. You know what that means? You know that song? Oh, y'all want me to sing it for y'all? Y'all want me to sing it? Who know what song I'm about to sing? Let me see how many church folks up in here know what song I'm about to sing for y'all. How many church folks? What song I'm about to sing? Declare it, own it, live it. Yes, Lori. Peacher said, preach, sis. When mistakes are no longer a secret, they lose their power over you. Exactly. What song I'm about to sing? Who knows? Let me see if my church people are here today. Are my church people on here? Y'all ain't on here. Y'all ain't catch that fast enough. This is so good. I will pursue this even though they molested, bullied, told me I was too fat, ugly. Exactly. I will pursue my first love, which is singing. I love it. Come on, church. Enhance your pretty. I'm giving you a free song. DM me. I'm giving you free music today. I sing because I'm happy. See, y'all thought it was just supposed to be at the funeral. That ain't no funeral song. Do you understand what that song means? I sing because I'm free. God's eye is on the little bitty sparrow. And I know. See, y'all gotta know that even though, as my sister in the comments says, they said I was too fat, even though they tried to take my innocence from me, even though they said that I wasn't good enough because of my skin color, because of the shape of my nose, because of these little things that don't mean anything. They don't define me, even though. See, y'all ain't trying to have that story be your story though. I know he watches. See, I know he watches. Who is he watching? I'm just trying to see. Is it a select group of people? Is it a select group of people, or is it you? He watches over me. Listen, me, claim it in the comments, and we're done. I need to see a bunch of me's. I don't care if it's the replay. Me, he's watching me. Therefore, I matter. Nothing defines me. I'm making definitions. I'm creating new territories and new turfs. Y'all better get y'all's life today. LakeishaMichelle.com. Get the CD if you haven't got it. I'm going to the post office to mail orders today. Let me see some me's in the comments. I love you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please sign up for my newsletter. That is your tithe and offering. Go join the newsletter at LakeishaMichelle.com. The Good Tea for Life newsletter. Know that you matter. This is not hype. This is real life. See with these eyes, not these, because these will deceive you and make you take action according to what you see with your eyeballs. What we walk by faith. Faith is in your gut. Faith is the thing that's telling you to do this. This is truth. I'm in Atlanta, the land of opportunity. I am building my empire here. Tyler Perry Studios. Here I come. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys rock, man. Thank you for watching. I'm finna go eat because she's hungry. She's very, very hungry. LakeishaMichelle.com. I love you. Thank you for tuning in always. I will see y'all on another live because y'all know I'm going to be live probably later today. Holla.